hope everybody's doing okay. I just want to tell you guys a little story, in hopes that this will help you guys to pay attention, or even this is just a good story. So early this morning, my husband was outside. He was enjoying the weather. It was a nice day today. Today's Easter Sunday. And he noticed between two vehicles outside, because we live in an apartment and we live upstairs, but he noticed in between two vehicles outside, there was a beer bottle standing up in between the two in the parking lot. And he came in and he told me, hey, there's a beer bottle out there. I'm going to go get it in a little bit so that, somebody won't run over it or somebody won't kick it and it go under somebody, he just wanted to pick up that beer bottle, which I don't blame him because, that could have been somebody's tire, And then when he went back outside to go pick up the beer bottle, it was gone. Okay. So we were like, along with one of the cars that was next to the beer bottle. It was right next to the beer bottle. So we assumed that they seen the beer bottle, picked it up and threw it away. And so, we went on about our business and, for the rest of the day, my husband we have a next door neighbor and he always goes and visits him almost every day and talks to him. He's a blind man. So my husband is really good friends with him and he talks to him almost every single day. And so, he loves sweet tea. So I had a jug of sweet tea in my refrigerator that had been sitting there for a week. And I was like, we're not drinking this. Let me go ahead and have my husband send over that jug of tea. So my husband went over to visit him like he always does and send over the jug of tea. So I was like, it's the least I can do for Easter Sunday for him because I noticed he was over there sitting on the porch. So I told my husband to go bring the tea. And my husband comes back and he says, come here, I want you to come outside really quick. I was like, okay, what's going on? Just come outside real quick. Put your shoes on and come outside. And he showed me that same beer bottle. Somebody had placed that beer bottle underneath a person's tire. Just strategically placed the beer bottle underneath that person's tire. And we can almost bet we knew who it was. But since me and my husband did not see who it was, we both resorted to come in here and pray. And we prayed about it. We picked up that beer bottle and we threw it away. But the person that put that beer bottle underneath the lady's car, she's actually our next door neighbor, car's tire, they intended for them to run over that beer bottle. That was God that had me send that bottle of tea out to that man and for my husband to see that beer bottle underneath that tire. And I'm talking about it was placed under there. It wasn't like somebody kicked it or somebody rolled it under there. It was placed under there so that the person can deliberately roll over it and I guess bust a tire. And we had a sense about this person for a long time that they were, something wasn't right about them. So I had been praying about them for a while. But when we seen that, we knew, we knew, but we didn't see it. So we just came in here, we prayed about it, removed the bottle and threw it away. I told you guys to tell you guys this. There are some crazy, evil, conniving people out there, and you've really got to keep your eyes open. Every time I go to my van, I check around all my tires. It may sound crazy. I make sure, everything looks good, because not that we live in a bad neighborhood, but we live in an evil world, and people are evil. People will do evil things to you, and you guys have to learn to pay attention. And when God uses you for certain reasons, it'll be reasons that you don't know why, unexpected reasons, but he will use you. God will use you for what you may think is the smallest things. Imagine if I did not send my husband out there to get that tea and that woman got in her car in the morning and rolled over that bottle and busted her tire. Wow, God is awesome. God is awesome. He's always willing to use you for whatever it is, and you, like I said, you may not know it, but God is always on the lookout. He always is. And so if you have somebody that has an evil spirit like that, or is evil or is doing something evil, you want to pray for them. 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 Because I'm telling you guys, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Everywhere. We live in a very evil world. We do. And I'm just so grateful that my husband paid attention and saw that same bottle that was sitting there in between the cars this morning. That's why I know it was God, because how come my husband had the urge to go get that bottle? And, you know, because my husband seen that bottle and he was like, oh, you know what? They must have taken, we both said, oh, they must have taken it to the trash. It was a beer bottle, I believe is what it was. And it was underneath that woman's tire. And even if it wasn't purposely put on there, even though we believe it was, but even if it wasn't purposely put under there, imagine if my husband didn't see that bottle. Even if they did just kick it under there or accidentally hit it under there or whatever the case. Imagine if he didn't see that bottle. Imagine. She would have had a flat tire, probably on both tires. I don't know. I don't know if it was done on purpose or not, because I wasn't there. I can't say that it was. But I did pray about it. And I asked God if it was on purpose, help her. If it wasn't on purpose, thank God my husband saw it, you know. Either way, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. You know. Anyway, I'm going to be doing another video right after this one. I'm going to be doing my Bible study, but I'm going to sit on the floor and prop my camera up because I'm going to need to be switching through my pages and stuff like that. So I need to prop my camera up on my little stand thing. And yeah, so love you guys. See you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye.